and Quinter, Kansas. The Equity Bank is heavily invested in local business and activities, contributing in many ways back to their community. Their employees are involved with many organizations and area events. Plus, a lot of experience comes with that staff. You'll find valuable local assistance when you bank at the Equity Bank of Hoxie, Grinnell, Quinter, and other locations in Western Kansas. The Equity Bank, member FDIC.
With NWKS Radio News, I'm Lucas Kenny. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment continues to investigate cases of cyclosporiasis in Kansas related to the national outbreak and Taylor Farms to Mexico iceberg lettuce, which was voluntarily recalled from restaurants and grocery stores on July 17th. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration continues to provide updates on the sources of the cyclosporiasis outbreak on its response webpage. In other news, with budget season upon us, local counties are gearing up for their public hearings regarding the budget, revenue neutral rate, and mill levies. You can find a list of the local Northwest Kansas counties that include Cheyenne, Decatur, Gove, Logan, Rollins, Sheridan, Sherman, Thomas, and Wallace counties, including the dates and locations of their hearings and who to contact for more information. This list will update as more dates get set. For more information on these local stories, visit nwksradio.net.
I'm going to start off today with some morning fog and low clouds. It'll burn off by noon. Highs will be in the upper 80s to the east, low to mid 90s across the area to the west. Winds will be light from a northerly direction at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight will be mostly clear with patchy fog redeveloping east of Highway 83, a low of 66. And then tomorrow, Sunday and Monday, we're going to be in a 3-day heat advisory. That'll be for all the counties in southwest Nebraska, the counties along Highway 36 in Kansas, on 24 east to Colby, and Logan and Gove. Highs on Saturday will be in the low 100s, in the middle 100s on Sunday, and back into the low 100s again on Monday, with heat indexes going 105 to 110. Overnight low temperatures will be in the lower 70s. Any storm activity will be confined to pop-up storms out along the Front Range. This meteorologist Chris Romick in the NWKS Radio Weather Center.
At Ray Community District Hospital and Clinic, they believe in promoting healthier living through compassionate quality care. From state-of-the-art maternity care to life-saving emergency services, their dedicated team is there for you and your family. Whether it's managing diabetes, navigating recovery, or receiving specialized treatments, they're committed to your well-being. Discover the difference a community-focused hospital can make. Visit rayhospital.org today to learn more. Ray Community District Hospital and Clinic. Your health, our priority.
Here's a bright idea. Don't buy the cheapest TP. It's not worth it. You know what is worth it? IdeaTek high-speed fiber internet. IdeaTek delivers seamless high-speed connectivity, and it won't disintegrate at just the worst possible moment. Don't go single-ply when it comes to your connectivity. Go fast and reliable. Reliability and quality, another bright idea from IdeaTek. Get high-speed IdeaTek fiber internet at ideatek.com.
Where do the best memories happen? Not in the living room. They happen out back. Build the perfect backyard with patio furniture, fire pits, grills, and smokers from Hoover Lumber Ace Hardware. Then tackle that fence, new roof, or weekend building project with the quality lumber and materials you trust. Keep the grass green and work easy with Ultimate All-Season Lawn Fertilizer and Ego Cordless Power Outdoor Equipment. This summer, don't just stay home, make home the place everyone wants to be. With the help of Hoover Lumber Ace Hardware with locations in Goodland and Colby.
When you gotta go, but there's nowhere to go, who you gonna call? Topside Portables and Pumping, that's who. Weddings, job sites, farm parties, they've got clean, reliable porta potties that don't stink, literally. And if your septic tank smells worse than last year's chili cook-off, they'll pump it out fast. No mess, no fuss. Family owned, Heartland values, always ready. Call 785-728-8089. That's 728-8089. Topside Portables and Pumping. When duty calls, they answer.
Looking for insurance that actually puts you first? At the insurance agency in downtown Goodland, we're independent, which means we work for you. Whether it's auto, home, crop, or business, we shop top carriers to get you the best coverage at the best price. No pushy sales, just honest advice from people who live right here in your community. Give us a call today at 785-899-5011 or stop by 1020 Main in Goodland, and let's get you covered. The insurance agency. Insurance the way it should be.
You ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4!
It's time
time for the Morning Blitz with Ross Volkmer and Garrett Wellbrock.
Rise and shine. It's butt whipping time.
The High Plains only local sports talk show. Broadcasting live on Goodlands Rocket 102.5 KLOE and video streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and X. Discussing it all from the preps to the pros.
Right side throw, touchdown! Kansas City!
The Blitz is presented by Hurl Chevrolet GMC, Hoover Lumber Ace Hardware, and F&B Bank. Along with
IdeaTech Fiber Internet, Topside Portables and Pumping, The Insurance Agency, Pest Away, and Equity Bank of Hoxie, Quinter, and Grinnell.
Let's go to work.
As this is just cranked out towards left. Get up, ball. Gone! A laser shot. 2-run homer for Tyler Locklear. It's his first of the season. And the Diamondbacks scream in front of the Cardinals 3-2.
Trying to walk it off into the championship series.
Right side. That'll do it. Chicago wins the marathon.
2-2. Outman. High fly ball. Right field. Lofton back. Track. Wall. Done! James Outman flips the night. 3-2 Tigers.
I thought yesterday we were going to have something really funny to talk about on the show. So yesterday, the Royals-Tigers played one of the minimal games it was a very slow day in sports yesterday. It's like there was like 4 or 5 big league games happening on that Thursday. Anyway, Matt Quatraro, of course, who's been a topic of conversation all season long and somewhat takes the blame for how the Royals have performed this year, was out due to a personal matter. So Paul Hoover, the interim manager, the bench coach, gets to fill in. And I thought the Royals loaded the bags in the first inning, and I thought, God, if they hit a grand slam or do something, they go 4-0. Let's just say they win this game like 10-2. Then everyone's going to be saying, fire Quatraro. Hoover's the man. Give it to Hoover. And, well, that didn't happen. The Tigers come from behind, win 4-3. So I thought we were going to have something fun to talk about this morning, Garrett, but it's not the case.
There was also big news for the Tigers' sake about Tarek Skubal. I don't know if you saw that, but he doesn't want to be traded.
No, he doesn't want to be traded. He throws tonight. He pitches tonight. I know that.
Yeah, kind of interesting. We'll find out. But yeah, how are you doing today, Ross?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. It's a Friday, so we've miraculously made it through another week of the dog days of summer here on the Morning Blitz. Trust me, people, it's more wonderful than you think.
That's no kidding. That is no kidding.
So we've made it through another week here on the Morning Blitz. We've got a fun Friday show ahead. We're going to have picks of the weekend. We'll have some 3 up, 3 down. We'll be discussing some NFL quarterbacks coming up in our first segment. So that's kind of the quick show here for you as we look ahead to what's on tap for today. Anything exciting happened yesterday? I was doing severe weather last night, as I predicted. Had some rainfall there south of Colby, then kind of started out in Wallace, kind of northeast Wallace County, northwest Logan County, kind of made its way up into Thomas County, and then kind of got to the interstate and kind of petered out. So had a little bit of severe weather last night, but not bad. Hope nobody got too damaged with some of that tennis ball and ping pong ball size hail that was coming out of the clouds. But they did some severe weather last night. Worked on a lawn sprinkler yesterday too. That's always fun. Let me tell you, working on lawn sprinklers, it's really not that fun. You know, no. It's not a whole lot of fun to get in there and do that. So so get this story. So I'm working on a lawn sprinkler, and I was told by my local hardware experts at Hoover, a proud sponsor of the Hoover Lumber Ace Hardware Hotline. They said, to work on these sprinklers, you really need to get this tool. You know, we don't have this tool, but you need to probably get this tool. It's like a $10 tool. It looks like it's a fancy looking metal type thing that's able to get into these sprinklers and help you work on them a little bit better. So what does Ross do? Since he couldn't find it in town, he ordered off Amazon. It came. Working on it on this one sprinkler. I had it for maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes. I was working on this sprinkler. It broke.
Oh, man.
Now, the best part is I still found a way somehow by a miracle, got it to work. They got the sprinkler fixed, but the tool was sacrificed in the making and the fixing of this sprinkler.
Brutal.
No, not good. So I'm going to have to order another one of those tools, apparently, and apparently they break very easily.
Yeah.
That was my Thursday. What about your Thursday night? What about you?
Not a whole lot. You know,
Stayed inside, played some. They dropped a new Call of Duty. Well, it's not a new Call of Duty game, but it's an old one from 2013, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops
So
2?
all of my
So
buddies.
They refreshed it, or how did that work?
It's really the same exact game. They just released it on the new consoles.
On the new consoles?
So yes, me and all my buddies have been playing it for the last couple of weeks. It's been pretty fun, kind of nostalgic, because that was the kind of the game like I grew up on, and now they've brought it back, and it's been fun.
It's so funny because when I was in college, I'm pretty sure Black Ops was the game that came out then. When I was in college.
I think it was 2013 or something when it dropped.
But that's Black Ops 2.
Yes,
Black Ops 2.
They dropped 1 too, but I haven't really played that. I have it, but I haven't. Yeah, I really haven't gotten into that.
Black Ops 1 dropped like in 2010 or something like that.
Yeah,
or 2009, something along those lines.
That sounds right.
Now, if I had some more time, I would have been playing College Football 27. If that was me, I would have been doing that probably. Or
I didn't. I haven't even gotten that. I played a lot of 26, and I like 26 enough to where it's like I don't really know if it's worth buying the new one.
I know 27's pretty good.
Really,
it's pretty good.
Okay,
they've made some improvements graphics wise. I'm impressed. I mean, it's almost like watching Madden.
Okay,
it's pretty good.
I might have to peek into it a little bit then.
Yeah, dude. Are you a PS5 guy or a Xbox guy? Okay,
PS5. Yep.
Got you.
Been a PlayStation my whole life, from the 3 to the 4 to the 5. Yeah,
3 to the 4 to the 5, 6 when it comes out. Well, it will be prepared. So, all right. Glad you're with us here on the Morning Blitz. Hot one expected today. Temperatures in the mid 90s, but I guess if you compare it to this weekend, it's going to be cool, as we're going to have upper 90s into the triple digits, including what is expected to be 104 coming up on Sunday. So extreme highs on Sunday, Monday for sure, with temperatures in triple digits. But it's going to be a hot weekend. Find ways to stay cool, stay hydrated. It's going to be a toasty one. Those air conditioners are going to work extra hard this weekend, that's for sure, with temperatures in the triple digits. As always, the FB Bank text line is open at 785-899-2222 if you want to be part of the Morning Blitz. If you want to be a part of it, throw some comments in. Lucas chiming in. You two are just might as well be brothers. Yes, Garrett, I miss playing zombies on Black Ops.
I'm awful at zombies. I play it a little bit, but I try to stay away. I'm so bad at it.
So, Officer Jared said, I've played PlayStation since the PS1. We know, Jared. We know.
I used to have a PS1. My cousin, he owned one, so he gave it to me. And I don't remember what I did with it, but yeah, I love the PS1. I actually played it when I went to Michigan early June because he had another one. So yeah.
I admit, I've kind of gone around the world on video game systems. My parents never let me have a video game system really until I was in junior high. I finally got one. I got a Dreamcast, which everybody who's, no one knows probably what a Dreamcast is. It was like Sega's PlayStation 2 to 1 type thing. Then I got a PS2, and then PS3. Let's see. I think I had a 4 for a while, and then I got an Xbox Series X because I love the super good graphics on it, and because it has Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Okay.
I love to fly planes in my spare time. So yes, So I've kind of gone around the world when it comes to this stuff. Oh, I think I had an Xbox 360 too for a little while there too. Yeah. So yeah, I've gone around the world when it comes to that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Michael says PlayStation PS6 coming out soon. Really? I haven't seen that. Is that true? I don't think that's right, Michael.
I'm not sure. Let's see.
I don't think so. I have not read anything like that. That doesn't mean I've not heard it. So let's see. It says
earliest late 2027, but the latest could be 2029.
Yeah, I would guess it's somewhere after around 8 or later. 5
I didn't get
5 hasn't been out that long.
Yeah, I mean it's been out for a decent while, but like you couldn't get it. Like they were always sold out. You had to get it almost off the black market if you wanted one. I didn't get one till a couple of years ago, and it had already been. I mean, that had been
a couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah. So
nope, you're exactly right. Officer Jared says I've had every console except the new Xbox, even the original Atari. Nice. Gotta love that. Let's see here. Krista says, what about, thank you, Krista, for listening. And what happened to the old school Nintendo 64? Hey, Nintendo 64 was great because it had Mario Kart, the original Mario Kart, which that's the real, no, in my opinion, it's the only reason Nintendo is still around is because of Mario Kart, because it's awesome.
Probably.
And I tell you what, but I have to give Nintendo credit. What is it? The Switch? The Switch and Switch 2? Those things are impressively designed.
Oh, yeah.
Those things are pretty sweet. I mean, to be as portable as they are, yet can be the system at home. I mean, shout out Nintendo. You know what you're doing.
We used to have one at the old place I lived at with all my four roommates. So we would have little Nintendo Switch nights sometimes in the basement. It was good.
What about the Wii? Did you do the Wii? Did you have the Wii, the Nintendo Wii?
We had the Wii at the house too. Yes.
How many televisions were broken because of the Wii?
You're supposed to strap it on, but nobody ever did.
Yeah, it's through the strap on. Forget about that.
Yeah.
Here comes the serve, and it's through the television. Oh, man. Thank you for this. I love video game talk here this morning on the Morning Blitz. This is what happens in the summer. There's nothing really pressing to get to.
That might have to be a Power 5 some point. Top 5 video game.
I love it. Write it down. We're going to do that. That'll be fun. We'll have to do that at some point in time. So anyway, let's get going here on the Morning Blitz. FE Bank text line open, 785-899-2222. Lucas says him and the wife still have the Wii and can get down on just some dancing, apparently. Oh, okay.
Little Just Dance.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, thank you for chiming in, FE Bank text line listeners. Appreciate that. Let's get to our first segment. Once again, it is sponsored by R&R Custom Building. Once again, Mike and Dax Reese want to make sure that your home is protected for the next storm that comes through the listening area. They've got a great machine to help make sure that your gutters are brand new and working their very best. They've got 20 different color options to choose from. And of course, the great experience in doing this for many years to make sure that your home is looking good and protected as well. R&R Custom Building. Mike and Dax Reese are also doing, of course, a great promotion with $1 back per square foot to a Goodland High School program of your choice. So if you're a basketball fan, football fan, or maybe you want to give to the science program or something, you can do that. For every foot installed, they will give $1 back to a GHS program of your choice. And if you don't want to give to GHS because maybe you're a fan of someone else, that's fine. They can still do a great job for you as well. So call Mike or Dax Reese today, R&R Custom Building, 785-821-1432. That is 785-821-1432. Get your gutters right. Heard a lot of people need new gutters now because of the storms that have happened. Call them up. They can get you a great gutter with 20 different gutter color options. And, of course, the great experience to make sure your place is protected. All right, we're going to dive into a little NFL football talk here. So, Garrett, you came across this article. I'll let you lead the way. What do you think of this article here?
Yeah, so this article pretty much listed out the top 100 players, I believe. The NFL top 100 list. And so Bo Nix ranked number 59 on that list, and he's ahead of a name that is pretty popular, Lamar Jackson. Coming to a bit of a surprise, the two-time MVP, lower than Bo Nix after his good season last year. So that kind of begs the question, do you feel that this ranking was right? Should Bo Nix be ranked ahead of the two-time MVP?
Well, I know what listener Michael's going to say. I know exactly what he's going to say on this. I have no doubt on that. I guess my thought would be, are we ranking it based upon what has been done? Or are we ranking it upon what we think will happen in the coming year or two? That is the question. And I don't think that question is not answered in this article, I don't think. But that would be my point. Are you ranking upon what you have done, or are you ranking it upon what you will do? Because in my mind, it's a different answer for both. If we're ranking it upon what has been done throughout the course of the career, and personally, I think that's how we probably need to be ranking things, because we don't know. I mean, no offense, Bo Nix could come out in the practice field, that brand new, beautiful practice field, roll his bad ankle and be done for a year. Heck, maybe step in a hole and have really bad injuries. Don't wish that on Bo Nix by any means. But, I mean, that could come out and happen. Based upon what we have seen through this time with Bo Nix, I still think that Lamar Jackson is probably better. He has been at it a little bit longer. He has proven more at this point in time. And so I just think for now, he is, as we look at things where they sit right now currently on this July the 24th, that's where I would sit. But if we are projecting for the future, I do think Bo Nix probably has a little bit more going for him than Lamar Jackson. Once again, Lamar is getting a little bit older. Bo is younger. He is still growing in the game. I think we've seen probably peak Lamar Jackson. We have no way seen peak Bo Nix at this point in time in his career.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think also the short answer to this is no. I don't think that Bo Nix is better than Lamar Jackson as it stands today on the top 100 list. I mean, I kind of get what you're saying. Lamar is getting older, and he is a running quarterback. Those guys don't have the longevity as pocket passers do, for obvious reasons. And I think obviously he might be on a downward trend, kind of already hitting his peak possibly. And Bo Nix hasn't hit his peak by any means, but I still have Lamar Jackson possibly as a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, and I don't have Bo Nix there. I really don't. I think he had a great season last year. Bo Nix did very clutch moments, and that's kind of what the article says is like his clutch moments is part of the reason why he got as high as he was. But I don't know.
Lamar's had clutch moments though in his career though.
Yeah, so a lot of great clutch moments. But we also got to remember the Broncos won a lot of close games versus bad teams too. You had to have clutch moments versus bad teams, which you don't always want. Obviously, wins are wins in the NFL, but there's some wins you would like to have a little more handedly. I think it's a little bit of recency bias, honestly. I mean, I think you obviously had the Broncos as a 1 seed last year. The Ravens, they didn't even make the playoffs. I think that has something to do with it, to be honest.
Oh, it has no doubt. Bo Nix last year, just over 3,900 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, a passer rating of 87.8 for Bo Nix. I think Bo is just, once again, I think he is still in that spot where we are still learning about what he can do at this point in time. He has continued to grow through his first couple of years. I think he's proven that he can, of course, win games. I think he can manage games. He's proven that he can come back and get some late wins, as you stated there before. He's proven he can do that stuff, but there's just not a big enough sample size yet. And yes, he led them all the way to the AFC Championship game, but came up a little bit short. Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I feel like Lamar sometimes has almost, I don't want to say that either, because I don't know. Lamar's had a lot of talent around him, but I feel like sometimes Lamar's had to do more than maybe Bo Nix has been asked to do at times. If you were to start their careers at the same time and kind of compare them, I feel like Lamar has had to do more. Now, of course, they did bring in Derrick Henry, who was a huge piece for them for the last couple of years. They've had some good tight ends there. I mean, I don't know about good. I guess Mark Andrews has been okay. Isaiah Likely. I don't know. I could see how they're very close, like in the rankings. I could see how that. But once again, when I go back, I look like who's done more through their career at this point in time. I just say right now as we sit here, I'm going to go with Lamar. I think I'm not saying that Lamar is like leaps and bounds like 10, 20 places ahead of Bo Nix. No, not saying that. I just feel like Lamar still edges him for his body of work that he has done in comparison to Bo. Now, once again, if we continue on the trend that we saw last year, Bo definitely is going to surpass him sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I mean, Bo Nix had, like I mentioned, a lot of great fourth quarters and a lot of those comeback wins that the Broncos had a year ago. But the problem is you got to, there's still 3 other quarters. I think if Bo Nix puts together good games like throughout a full 4 quarters, I don't have any doubt in my mind that after next season, he is ahead of Lamar Jackson. But I don't know. I think I've seen more in Lamar's tenure as the starting quarterback for the Ravens. I know he's got more years under his belt, but even in these last 3 with Bo Nix as the starter, I'm still going to lean on Lamar to be ranked ahead of Bo Nix. And I think it speaks for itself. I mean, 2-time MVP, and Lamar Jackson did it. I think it was his first full season starting. He won the MVP in 2019. And I mean, that season was so memorable for the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. I just don't know if we'll ever see something like Bo Nix have a year like that, but I'm not going to say right now that after this 2026 season, Bo Nix can't be ahead of Lamar. And honestly, I think it's probably on a higher trend that he will be.
Lucas says, sorry to Broncos fans. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Lamar clears by a long shot. Even from last year, Lamar is the better quarterback. The Broncos are a very good team, but I'm still taking Lamar over Bo. Michael, this will be good. Says Lamar is always hurt. His numbers have gone down drastically. All he has is his legs. Bo numbers are through the roof when the Broncos' backs are against the wall. This year with Waddle and with Sutton's going to be lights out. That's for this year, Michael. We're talking about what we've seen. But I do have to say this. I went back and looked at this ranking list, and they have it also compared. Lamar Jackson was 67 last year. Bo Nix he moved up 5 spots, so he was still higher even last year than Lamar. Going into last year, he was higher.
Seems like a lot of Lamar Jackson disrespect. And I'm not in any way, a Lamar Jackson fan. Obviously he's a Chiefs guy. You don't cheer for the Ravens whatsoever, but I still got to respect him a little bit. I mean, yeah, he hasn't really had a lot of playoff success, but not a lot of AFC quarterbacks have. And I don't know. I think Lamar Jackson, he's been the 1 seed twice in his tenure there and has had some really good seasons, of course, 2-time MVP. That's really hard for me to say that he is so disrespected.
I am wrong. I apologize. I misread this incorrectly. It was a little confusing to read this. I'm sorry. Lamar actually fell 67 spots. He was actually number 2.
Okay.
He was number 2 on the rankings last year and fell to number 69. That's where he went. In a year, he dropped that far. Whereas Bo went from, I'm guessing, 64 up to 59. So I misread that. I apologize. Here's the question I have, though, in this year's rankings. Trevor Lawrence is 62. He's just below Bo Nix. Are you taking Bo or Trevor Lawrence based upon what you know?
I'd probably take Bo Nix.
Probably just by a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge
but Trevor Lawrence
was
thrown in a much worse situation than Bo Nix was.
Absolutely. Absolutely was. I mean, he's a number 1 pick.
Put Bo on that Jaguar squad. Let's talk.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I really haven't. I was impressed with Trevor Lawrence early in his tenure in his career, but I think as he's grown, I just don't think he's gotten much better. Really, since that first playoff run where he had, where played the Chiefs in that one divisional round, and they really haven't done much since. I'm still waiting. I think this is, it's kind of funny. I think there's now a lot of expectations for Bo Nix in this Broncos team. I'm not saying they didn't have any last year. And they had expectations last year for sure. I mean, they made the playoffs the year prior, but I don't think it was to the level. I think it still felt like it was the Chiefs division to lose. Now it kind of feels like it's the Broncos division to lose. And now at the expectations, be interesting to see what Bo Nix, how he kind of handles those.
FB Bank text line 785-899-2222. KJ chiming in. Thanks, KJ, for listening. A Broncos country can get a little delusional with their quarterbacks. See Tebow. I'm a lifelong Broncos fan. I would trade Bo Nix tonight for Lamar Jackson. Whoa.
Okay.
Woo. Thank you, KJ. Yeah, that's a question. Would you trade Lamar for Bo straight up?
I think I would. I mean, Bo Nix is not a young guy. I mean, he's in his 3rd season, but he came into the league, I think, at what, like 24?
I think when he got drafted, 25, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was old. 26 is a stretch. He's probably 26 right now, 26, 27. I don't know. They ask so much out of Lamar. It just kind of comes down to what are you asked to do? They asked Lamar to do so much. And yeah, I feel like they do, even though they ride Derrick Henry pretty hard too, but even he's getting long in the tooth. So Bo's just got the great start because he's got great defense around him. He's got a lot of things going for him. There's just there will be a lot of expectations for Bo Nix that he's going to have to live up to this year. One more question. Bo Nix is only 3 spots behind Jalen Hurts. Is that a far enough gap?
I don't think Jalen Hurts is that special at all.
Okay.
But for Nix's case, Sean Payton, I mean, that can't go unnoticed either.
Nope.
I mean, he is a great play caller, great coach. He's won a Super Bowl for a reason.
And if he had Lamar, do you think they'd have success?
I would imagine they would. I know I know he's not usually, I wouldn't say that's his style of quarterback, but I'm pretty sure Sean Payton would be able to adjust.
Yeah. Let's not remember new OC this year for the Broncos too, Davis Webb. We'll see how that looks with him and Bo Nix, one of the younger OCs out there. Michael says he'll take Bo all day in Coach Payton's offense is what he says. So thank you to the texters. Really appreciate all the thoughts and the comments on Bo Nix once again being ranked higher than Lamar Jackson. Of course, Lamar fell from grace. I'm guessing he was the furthest dropper of anybody in this entire rank. They haven't finished even putting out the rankings yet, but I'm going to guess that he's probably the furthest dropper of anybody, going from number 2 down to number 69 or number 2 to number 69. So he had to be the biggest dropper after what happened last year.
Well, and I mean, if you remember when he played the Chiefs, he got hurt with that hamstring injury, and he was never the same after. I mean,
when you take away his legs, he's not the same.
Exactly, but that's his style of play. I mean, that's like if you took away Patrick Mahomes' ability to scramble and make plays out. I mean, it's just that simple. You need that. So
it's what makes him good. By the way, Travis Kelce on the all list, top 100 at number 79. He dropped 42 spots. Did Travis Kelce in this list here? So anyway, interesting stuff for sure. I think once again to put a cap on this, Bo Nix should be ranked at Lamar Jackson. Where we sit right now, no, I don't think so. Could it be definitely by the end of this upcoming season? Absolutely, he could be. If Bo continues on the trend that he seems to be on, and Lamar is on his trend, yes. But I think it's a little too soon to jump him yet.
A little bit of recency bias in the rankings here.
Absolutely. All right, 7:31 Mountain, 8:31 Central Time. Let's see here. Michael says a system not fit for him, as in Lamar Jackson in the Broncos system. So Lamar Jackson has Declan Doyle for a coordinator. It's going to be tough for him running a system not fit for him. Oh, that's what he means. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Lucas also says Jalen Hurts is a whole other discussion. Look up the word overrated in the dictionary. It's a picture of Hurts. Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, with the best team in a very long time.
Are you going to say that about Bo Nix if they win the Super Bowl this year?
I mean,
yeah, there were a lot of head nods right there. I saw
the Broncos aren't quite as good as that Eagles team. I'll give Bo Nix his flowers if he goes and wins one.
Okay. All right. Good discussion this morning here on the Morning Blitz. Take a break. We'll come back. Picks of the weekend is next. We are listening to the Morning Blitz.
I'm State Representative Adam Smith, and it has been an honor to serve you in our state capitol. I'm here to fight for what is best for the people of Northwest Kansas. We need to preserve our rural way of life, protect our traditional family values, and keep our taxes and regulations as low as possible to ensure that future generations will want to call this area home and raise their families here. I would appreciate your vote on August 4th. Paid for by State Representative Adam Smith, Christine Smith, Treasurer.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
It's time for a check of the markets with the Anderson Trade Group on the Kansas Farm and Ranch Radio Network.
Good morning. This is Tyler Ghosh with the Andersons in Overland Park, Kansas, with your morning market update. It is Friday, July the 24th. Overnight sessions have commodities set to open lower. September corn down 5.5 cents at 458.5. The December is down 5.5 cents at 482. And the March is down 5 1/4 at 497 3/4. Beans on the SEP are down 3.5 cents at 1227.5. The Nove is down 3 1/4 at 1240.5. And the Jan is down 3 cents at 1254. Kansas City wheat on the SEP is down 19.5 cents at 740 1/4. The December is down 19 3/4 at 756. And the March is down 19.5 at 768. Chicago wheat on the East is down 21 1/4 at 692.5. The March is down 20.5 cents at 708 3/4. And the September is down 21 3/4 at 674.5. S&P 500 is up 4 points at 7,449. The Dow is up 137 points at 52,031. NASDAQ down 33 points at 28,587. Crude oil down $2.72 a barrel, $89.47. Gold is down, or up rather, $6 an ounce at $4,056, and silver is up 40 cents an ounce at $58.44. If you have any cash grain you'd like to move or want to learn more about our freedom pricing tools, reach out and give us a call. You can reach myself, Tyler Ghost, Jared Law, or Tom Saludo at 913-748-3000. If you're out in Colorado, give John Hankey or John Stiles a call at 970-744-4484.
The Anderson Trade Group, proud market partners with Kansas Farm and Ranch Radio. Find out more at andersongrain.com. The risk of loss through trading futures and or options is substantial, and each investor or trader must consider whether this is a suitable investment. Past performance, whether actual or indicated, is not indicative of future results. The Anderson Trade Group has no guarantee that the advice given will result in profitable trades.
The drought monitor for Southwest Kansas looks a whole lot better now than it did this spring. And right now you've got long days, warm soils, and a real chance to turn that moisture into something valuable. Warm season annuals like sorghum sudan, pearl millet, and cowpeas will take everything this summer has to offer and put it back in front of your cattle as quality feed. I'm Keith Burns with Green Cover Seed, and we can help you pick the right mix for your ground and your goals. Call 402-469-6784 or visit greencover.com.
If you want to really protect your corn and soybean acres, you need to take your protection to a whole new level with Elevest Insect Control. Elevest Insect Control provides fast-acting, long-lasting residual and broad-spectrum control of Lepidopteran insects and many other pests, including stink bugs. Elevate your ROI, elevate your residual control, and elevate your efficiency with Elevest Insect Control. Visit your FMC retailer or elevest.ag.fmc.com. Elevest Insect Control is a restricted use pesticide. Always read and follow all label directions.
Breaking down the plays, the players, and the passion.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!
This is the Morning Blitz.
Before we get to picks of the weekend, got to give a shout out to the Colby Community College volleyball team. They achieved a pretty cool thing off the court I saw yesterday. They've been named this previous year's ABCA NJCAA, which I believe is American Volleyball Coaches Association, National Junior College Athletic Association, Division I Academic National Champions. They had the highest GPA in the nation. Did Colby Community College volleyball, so they win the Nerd Championship, if you want to kind of call it that way. That I mean that in a very lighthearted way. But they had they placed the program among the top 20% nationally. All 17 players were named the all-academic team, but highest GPA in the nation. So they win the ABCA Junior College Division I Academic National Championship. Congratulations to those ladies. So neat story there. Congratulations to Coach Jones and the Lady Trojans there of CCC. All right, we will get to 3 Up, 3 Down coming up here in a little bit as well. Really appreciate everyone chiming in on the FB Bank text line at 785-899-2222. Always good to get listenership involvement. I did see somebody I don't know this person on YouTube, but they did say something that did not look like a bot. It said, Bo is not on the same level as Lamar Jackson. So someone did say that on the YouTube's chat. So, by the way, you can comment there, Facebook, YouTube, and X if you want to. We can see those on the Hurl Chevrolet GMC video stream. All right, it's time for picks. I love that music. Let's go to Vegas. It's tight. It's getting tight down the stretch here.
It is. Yes, it's been a good little race. You're a one-game lead right now at 64-46. I'm 63-47. This is going to be kind of a wild one. I'll say that. It's nothing really going on. Not even the WNBA this weekend because they're on their all-star weekend. So it was pretty tough to pick from, but we got a majority.
They play East versus West in the WNBA. Does anybody know what's all-star?
They do captains, it looks like.
Oh, captains. Okay.
It's Team Coop versus Team Spoon. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Well, we will start, though, in the Major League Baseball world of things. We got the Phillies and the Yankees in Philadelphia.
I'm going to go with I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to say Phillies. Phillies go here. I know the Yankees have kind of been a little bit better here as of late, but I still like the Phillies. So I'm going to take Phil.
I'm going to rock with the Phillies as well. I think they lost that series versus LA. I could be wrong. I know they lost at least one game, but I think they bounce back and they get a good series win. Kind of like you said, the Yankees have not been playing the best as of late, so we'll go with the Phillies. And in division rivalry here, we got the Cubs and the Pirates in Pittsburgh.
By the way, the Phillies did lose that series. They took game one, but they lost the last two.
Okay.
So what is it, Cubs and Pirates?
Yes.
I've taken the opposition all 3 years. Don't let me down. Buccos taking the Pirates this weekend over the Cubs.
It seems like the smart pick because I think they've swept the last 2 times they've been on the weekend picks.
Yes.
I'll go Chicago though.
My God.
I'll rock with the Cubs. I think I've gone Cubs a couple times and they've always won, so we'll go Chicago. We got your Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Washington Nationals in Washington.
Snakes are hot, people. I'm telling you, snakes are hot. I have to put this stat out here. Corbin Carroll hit another triple yesterday against the Cardinals in this one makeup game they had yesterday. He has 55 triples. He ties Starling Marte and Mike Trout for the most among active players. And it was his 587th career game. Both Starling Marte and Mike Trout have played over 1,500 games each. He is tied for the league history of active leaders in triples. He's the only other, and this is the amazing stat, the only other player in baseball history with 55 plus triples and 85 home runs through 587 games. You want to take a guess on who that could be? We're talking about one of the all-time greats. Lou Gehrig.
Wow. That's crazy.
I can't go against the Snakes. Snakes are hot. They're in the mix. I think they're only a game and a half behind the Phillies for the second wild card spot. I'm loving it. Keep it going, Arizona.
Yeah, I got to go D-backs as well. Like you mentioned, very hot right now. The Nationals are a good team, but D-backs they got that experience. I think that'll help them here in this series. And also, talking about Corbin Carroll, that guy plays in the perfect stadium for him. You know, that thing is huge, especially to the right center and left center for triples. And he's obviously
him and Coors Field would go good together as well. But he's great in Arizona. We will keep him there. He's wonderful.
All right, final baseball game. Got the Cleveland Guardians going southeast to Tampa Bay.
Interesting.
I don't think I don't know. I think the Guardians are still in second in the Central, but the Rays obviously first in the East.
The Guardians are second. They are a game and a half back of the White Sox. They've lost 2 in a row. The Rays, though, have lost 1. They're 4. They've only won 4 in their last 10. I'm going to take the Rays at the Trop. Give me the Rays.
Yeah, I'm going Rays, too. Love that team. We're going to go with Tampa Bay. Now we got the WNBA. Their all-star game, Team Coop versus Team Spoon.
I'm taking the Spoon. Taking Spoon.
All right, I'll take Coop then. Let's just look at these teams here.
Have they drafted the teams yet?
They have the teams drafted. So Team Spoon. Ooh, Team Spoon might be looking like a good pick. They've got Caitlin Clark, Asia Wilson. That's the only 2 names I recognize. Team Coop's got Paige Beckers, Brianna Stewart.
Ooh,
that's not a bad team. That's kind of even. Pretty even.
Pretty even.
Yeah.
I'll take the Spoon.
All right, the TBT tournament. 2 big games tonight, I think. Is it tonight or tomorrow? I can't remember.
Who cares?
Yeah.
TBT.
Purple Rain and Jayhawks Hoops.
It's a series is tied at a game apiece.
Yes.
I'm taking Purple Rain because they got Michael Beasley. It's the only reason why. I'll take Purple Rain, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Purple Rain, too. They destroyed the KU team in Manhattan.
Game 1, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going back to Manhattan. I don't think they lose. I'll go Purple Rain. Another TBT. We got Wichita State's Aftershocks and New Mexico's The Enchantment. It's in game 3 as well.
The Enchantment won last night. I saw that was on. That was the only sports thing on besides, I guess, the women's professional softball, which I don't want to bash, but that was the only thing on was the TBT in Wichita. I think Connor Frankamp, I'm pretty sure, is playing for the Wichita team. I'm going to take Enchantment. I feel like they won pretty convincingly last. No, it was a last-second 3 that got them to that number. It's they once they hit a certain number, then it's like 8. The next team to score the next 8 points get to whatever the number is.
It's like an Elam ending, so there's no time in the fourth quarter.
Dumb. I'm sorry, I can't stand it. I'll take Land of Enchantment, I guess. I'll take Mexico.
I'll go Aftershocks. They
Okay.
won it last season. I don't think they'll get first round. And I'm not saying they'll beat whoever's they got next, but I don't feel like they'll get
Is
first
this a bigger tournament, or is it just these 4 teams? Is it bigger than this too?
Yeah, they've been I don't understand it. You know, it used to be like there was 32 teams and they had like 4 regions of 8, but now they've got like an alumni region of 8 teams that are doing like this bracket, and then they've got another region of like 3 teams. I don't get it.
There's 14 teams playing for $2 million. Ooh,
See, there used to be way more.
Yeah, and we're surprised. Let's see. You've got so already we've seen the Kentucky alumni beat the Louisville alumni 2-1 in that series, and Syracuse swept Seton Hall, and then of course we've got these 4 teams going on. Yeah, that's the alumni, and then the non-alumni. There's not even a non-alumni. There's no teams in the non-alumni. What is this? What is it? Yeah, I have no idea. This is ridiculous. The TBT, whatever.
Yeah, makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Looks like the non-alumni are just in like groups. They just play like a pool play.
Is that Knipple Crew? Is that Duke?
It's his family, yes.
Gotham City Balkers?
I don't even know.
Who are these teams?
Yeah.
Davis
You can
Steele.
click on them. Let's see.
They're run by Ashley and Adam Davis. Okay.
You know, like Davis Steele, they've got some old like NBA guys on their team too. So, I mean, they're just not like.
I guess I've learned this. I am rooting for the alumni versus the non-alumni. I'll tell you that much.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I'll just root for the non-alum. It's honestly, I've watched some of it. It's just not very good.
No, like I said, it's almost like watching your men's league Sunday games, but they're just a little better basketball
They're
players.
just more talented and got a more spring in the step still.
Yeah.
Anyway, conditioning is definitely not amazing. But that's all right. All right, what we got?
We got NBC World Series in Wichita. That's how low we're getting right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. They're playing their big 16-team tournament going on right now. A bunch of summer collegiate teams, and a lot of Kansas teams. So I tried to keep it as Kansas as I could. So we're going to start with the Liberal BJs taking on the Great Bend Batcats.
I'm going to go with Liberal for Brock Kappelman, voice of the BJs, and not to mention a phenomenal nickname.
I'll go Liberal too. Don't know anything about him, but
if you saw Lucas's reaction in the window, give me Liberal.
Fighting BJs.
Come on, you come on. If you broadcasted for that team, how could you not?
Oh, absolutely.
Give me Liberal.
Which I did see actually, because I follow like their Instagram page, and so like they post all the scores. The Hutchinson team, the Monarchs, they won it last year, and they got beat their opening game to some team I'd never heard of. So yeah, interesting. They're gonna have to probably win out to get out of the pool play now. We got Hayes Larks, team that I know pretty well, and then they take on.
Did you play for the Larks for a while?
Nope, never played. But we had my family hosted a Larks player a couple times.
Oh, that's always fun.
I was little, very little. Yeah.
Were you jealous since you were an only child? You had a sibling in there for the summer, or was it fun?
That was pretty fun. Yeah.
Okay, all right, good enough.
We actually still keep in touch with some of them. One of them invited us to his wedding a couple years ago.
Oh, very cool. Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, the Hayes Larks taking on the San Diego Stars.
I'm gonna go with the Larks. Why not?
Yeah, I'll go Larks too. Don't really have anything against them, so we'll go with the Hayes Larks. Then another matchup: Seattle Studs taking on the Junction City Brigade. That's tough to say.
Junction City. I'm going with the Seattle Cheney Studs. Going with the Studs. How could you not go with Studs?
Yeah, I got to go with Seattle Studs too. Those guys, they're always good, it seems. So that's all I got for picks.
Who are the Alaska Gold Panners playing? That's what I want to know. Where are the Gold Panners at?
The Santa Barbara Foresters. That team is always loaded with guys that usually make it to the MLB. Peyton Tolley, the Red Sox starting pitcher, he played for them.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, a lot of good
Great
players.
nicknames. Gold Panners, Gold Sox, Bat Cats, BJs, the Lone Star Baseball Club. Boo! Come on. Oklahoma Lookouts, Foresters, the Blackfins, the Studs. How could you not be good with that?
I mean, it's pretty national. Usually you get to these tournaments, like they say it's the national tournament, but it's mainly just, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. But no, they're going out all the way to Seattle, Alaska. I mean,
Alaska.
Yeah.
Go Gold Pan. Can we get the Gold Panners and the BJs in the title? Please. Please.
The electric.
All right, there you go. Picks of the weekend. That was a lot of fun. Oh, man. That was good stuff. That's why we do it on Fridays. We have a lot of fun on Fridays with picks of the weekend. Okay, let's get to our final break. We're going to have more fun. We'll cap it with 3 up, 3 down. 3 random questions. And let me tell you, random they are. Next on the Morning Blitz.
Summer's made for road trips, lake weekends, and getting out of town. And Hurl Chevrolet GMC has the ride to get you there. Drive a new 26 GMC Terrain with $1,750 in total customer cash when you finance with GM Financial. Or take home a 26 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation with $7,000 in purchase allowances with eligible trade-in or 1.9% for 60 months. Plus, save $1,000 in the 26 Sierra 2500. Adventure starts at Hurl Chevrolet GMC in Goodland. Online at hurlchev.com. GMC, professional grade.
We've been serving ag families for generations because we believe farming isn't just a job, it's a legacy. Whether you're just starting out or expanding your operation, F&B Bank has flexible lending solutions designed for you. This is Loan Officer Kennedy Frank at F&B Bank. We're proud to be your hometown ag lender, member FDIC.
At Nextech Wireless, we believe technology has the power to inspire, connect, and prepare future generations for the world ahead. That's why we're committed to providing the latest devices and dependable service that our communities rely on. And for a limited time, get the iPhone 17e and an iPad A16 with unlimited data for just $50 a month. Nextech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
Looking for a summer tradition the whole family will enjoy? Head to Bird City, Kansas, July 3rd through August 1st for the 73rd Annual Tri-State Antique Engine and Thresher Show. Watch live threshing, steam engines, plowing, blacksmithing, and sawmill demonstrations. Browse the vendors and swap meet, tour museums, ride steam engines, enjoy great food, free bingo, and plenty of activities for the kids. 3 days of history, horsepower, and hometown fun. Don't miss the Tri-State Antique Engine and Thresher Show in Bird City, Kansas, July 30th through August 1st.
What if your soil could work harder without more inputs? Fed and Happy Base Camp is biologically alive, packed with worm castings, minerals, and microbioenergy that builds structure, holds moisture, and unlocks nutrients already in your ground and in the air above. Less waste, more resilience, better yields. Stop farming against your soil. Start farming with it. Fed and Happy Base Camp. Talk to us today and see the difference this season.
Where do the best memories happen? Not in the living room. They happen out back. Build the perfect backyard with patio furniture, fire pits, grills, and smokers from Hoover Lumber Ace Hardware. Then tackle that fence, new roof, or weekend building project with the quality lumber and materials you trust. Keep the grass green and work easy with Ultimate All-Season Lawn Fertilizer and Eco Cordless Power Outdoor Equipment. This summer, don't just stay home, make home the place everyone wants to be. With the help of Hoover Lumber Ace Hardware with locations in Goodland and Colby.
From the headlines to the highlights.
It's good! The Wildcats are champions of the Big 12!
This is the Morning Blitz.
Here we go. Feel it in my soul. Really need it so good.
David on our FB Bank text line, going back to our talk about the NBC World Series. Gosh, it's a hot topic. Says Great Bend is pretty good. He says that's a good baseball team this year. I like the Bat Cats. That's a good nickname. I like it too. It just does not top the liberal BJs. I'm telling you, that is a good one. All right. We've got 5 minutes left to go here on the Morning Blitz before we get to the walk-off, and then we'll be out for the weekend. Once again, it's going to be a hot weekend, folks. Triple digits. Might want to find some large bodies of water. Got any big plans? Are you back on the links this weekend, Garrett? What are you doing this weekend?
I'm gonna be here in Colby. I don't know. I might have to hit it up. It might be too hot though to do that. I'm planning on going to the movie The Odyssey tonight.
Oh, you'll have to give a report on that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
kind
hear
of
it's
torn
good.
because I'd like to see it, but everyone says you need to go see it like in the big 70 millimeter IMAX to get the effect, which is just down. Maybe you should drive to Denver and do that this weekend. There's
Could
two.
do
There's
that.
two. I think there's one in Colorado Springs and one in Denver. Where you
Okay.
can watch that. I don't know. They say you got it because if you've seen anything about the Odyssey, about how they made it, like shooting it in that IMAX camera stuff, it's fascinating because it's so big. The camera is so big and it's so loud when it's filming that they had to create and design things to make it work. I mean, I'm just like, boy, if they went through all that, I feel like I need to pay the big bucks and go watch it in the big movie theater. Just like that. So anyway, no, that'll be great. Good. That'll be a lot of fun. Strap in. I heard it's almost 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's a good I think it's 2 hours and like 47 minutes.
Don't go to the late show. I heard someone went to it at 10:20, the late showing. I mean, you didn't get out till like
Wow. I'll stick with like a 7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7
time.
o'clock. So you can get back home by 10 in time.
Yeah.
For your head to hit the pillow. All right, let's get to it. We've got to get to 3 up, 3 down.
3 questions,
Let me ask you something.
3 answers.
Answer the question.
It's 3 up, 3 down on the Morning Blitz.
All right, I love playing 3 up, 3 down because we just don't know what's going to happen on the show. So if you want to hit me with the first question, you are welcome to do so.
All right, my first question for you is I want to know who your favorite athlete of all time is.
I've had a favorite athlete of all time. Probably. Yeah, Corbin Carroll's coming up there. I'm not going to lie. I love Corbin Carroll. I loved Paul Goldschmidt when he played for the Diamondbacks. But I probably have to say my favorite athlete of all time, but it was just because of his on-field play. It was not because of what he did off the field, but I'm going to say Michael Vick. I was a huge Mike Vick fan growing up. I loved watching him run around as a quarterback. Number 7. So loved number 7, wore it in baseball. So I guess deep down, I'd probably say Michael Vick without all the dog stuff and problems off. But he was fantastic. He was so much fun to watch was Mike Vick.
Speaking of video games, what was it like ESPN like 2K5, I think, on the PlayStation 2? That was Michael Vick's game. I mean, it was like the Bo Jackson Retro Bowl game.
They were like Matt. Well, he was on Madden, I think, in 2002 or 2003, and you would just snap it to him and then run around the outside, go to the end zone for touchdown.
Yep,
that was the play. It was amazing.
Yep,
absolutely. All right, 3 up, 3 down here on the Morning Blitz. This is gonna make you think, Garrett. If you could change one rule in any sport or league, what would it be?
Oh man. It's funny is that was going to be one of my questions for you.
Really?
Actually,
It was?
Yes, it was. I would actually, I would change the salary cap rule in Major League Baseball. I would. I know it's not, they're in talks of it right now, and it probably isn't going to happen, and they're going to be in a lockout. But I wish this was a rule maybe 50 years ago put in. Just because I think it would be better for the game to not see the Yankees and the Dodgers and all these teams with all this money to spend and be at the top every single year. I think more parity is good, and maybe it'd be fun. It would be fun to see the Colorado Rockies with superstar players left and right that they were able to get like in free agency. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This might have to be a bigger topic. We had said it. Back to the basket, Brian, as I like to call him. He believes in big man play. Back to the basket, Brian. He says get rid of the shot clock in basketball. He hates the shot clock. If you were to ask me the question, I would say I would change the overtime in the NFL. I hate it. Hate the overtime in the NFL. I'd make it more like the college game, just more challenging.
Yeah, I would.
One of them.
To second that, I would change in college. I hate the 2-point conversion thing.
Oh, you hate the 2-point conversion?
I don't like that. I think you play.
Go back to the 25.
Yes.
Okay.
If it goes 7 overtimes, it goes 7 overtimes. But I'd rather see that than the 2-point conversions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not totally against. I just haven't seen it enough of the 2-point conversion off. to really bash it, I guess, is my point. But, you know, and as a Husker fan, I should hate overtimes. Nebraska is you should see some of the stats for Nebraska football in overtime in their last 8 overtimes. It's horrific. It's horrific numbers. Horrific. All right, 3 up to 9. What's our next question here? Or was that the question that you had?
That was my question for you. Yeah.
All right. The Mariners are right in the mix of making the postseason. Who do you believe they should trade for to better their chances?
Ooh. I don't really know necessarily the trade market. I do think they should trade away one of their starting pitchers, like George Kirby, for example. They could get some good value out of him for a bat. They need some offense. My goodness. Probably an outfielder, maybe a right fielder. They have depth there, but it's not great. You know, like they've got like average guys, or an infielder like a shortstop. I don't know who's available. I wish I could answer that question. I don't really know who's available. I did see Mason Miller, though, pop up in possible trade block pictures for Mariners.
That'd be big.
That would be huge. I would love that.
Yeah, I'm fascinated to see what the Diamondbacks are going to do. You know, they've kind of climbed into this. Now I kind of know what they want to do. God, if they could just get healthy, if they could get Corbin Burns back and Justin Martinez back and AJ Puck back and Lourdes Gurriel back, all these injured guys. I did see someone, they were talking MLB, they were talking about how getting Christian Walker back, possibly as a first baseman, which I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
All right, final question on 3 Up, 3 Down.
Final question for you is, what's your favorite season of the year and why?
Just season?
Yeah, like fall, summer,
spring,
spring,
or just anything all-encompassing?
Anything, all of it combined.
I think I'm going to go with fall. It's either fall or spring. Winter's too cold, and we're stuck inside. No offense to doing basketball all the time. You got to get outside some. And summer's really, really hot. So I'm going to go with either spring or fall. I'm going to say fall because it's college football season. A nice 55, 60-degree day with a sweatshirt on. Sign me up for that every day. I love it. All right, final question, and it's random. You have to create the ultimate sandwich. What are you putting on?
Ooh, I tell you what, I would do. I mean, it's basically my sandwich I get at Subway. The Italian herbs and cheese bread with the oregano on top. Then you get some turkey. I like pepperoni on there.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm a simple guy. Cheese doesn't really matter what cheese it is to me, honestly.
Pepper jack.
That would be fine. Yeah. I'm a lettuce, chipotle mayo, and then the secret, got to have ranch on it too.
Yeah, put a little ranch on there. Good.
That's all you need. That's all I need right there. Yeah,
it sounds like a delicious sandwich to me. I could go for that.
I make it all. I mean, I don't make it with the Italian herbs and cheese bread, but I'll go home and I'll make this turkey pepperoni and mayo and ranch.
Underrated bread, pretzel bun. Ooh. Underrated. Really good. All right, that'll do it for us here on the on 3 Up, 3 Down. Let's get to the walk off.
And back lifts his ball deep to right. How about a walk-off Brady? Thomas to the 10. Denver's going on to New England. They win it on the first play of overtime. Mahomes swings it. It's there. Hardman. Jackpot. Kansas City.
All right, a few more thoughts from the text line. Lucas giving his favorite athlete, Larry Allen. Interesting. I like that, Lucas. Big guy could move. That's for sure. That big guy could move, could Larry Allen. Michael, of course, shocker, John Elway. Although I thought it might be Bo Nix there, Michael. So you kind of did throw me a little bit for a curveball, but I'm not surprised that it is John Elway. Looking ahead to the weekend, not much going on the regional sports side of things. You've got Rockies in Milwaukee this weekend, and the Royals continue their series in Detroit, which you can hear all weekend long on AM 790 KXXX. Speaking of trade deadline, be interesting to see what the Rockies once again do at the trade deadline. Who are they going to be shipping away, or who will they be keeping? That'll be fascinating to see what happens. That'll do it for us. For Garrett Wellbrock, I'm Ross Volkmer. Thanks for a fun Friday show. We will talk to you on Monday. Have a great weekend. It's been the Blitz.